picture. Killing spree halted by memorial resident. Took you out.
Hey, you helped me put a stop to Rick as much as I did, so.
Chris, stop making it sound like it wasn't a big deal. You risked your life to save mine. And I'll never forget that.
Listen to me. You should be at home resting instead of putting yourself through this. If you want to leave, leave. But Hal is interrogating Rick today, right? Right? Good. Listen to me. The man is over the edge. Are you prepared to listen to the ramblings of a madman?
Let the record show that Eric Decker has been read his rights and has waived his right to have an attorney present.
A lawyer can't change the truth.
But you're ready to tell us the truth now.
Let me explain to you how this is going to play out. First, you'll be undergoing psychiatric evaluation to determine if you're fit to stand trial. Then you will be extradited to San Francisco to stand trial for the murders there. Then you will face trial here for the murders at Memorial. Do you understand?
The record will show that Dr. Decker nodded in the affirmative. Okay, question number one. We have reason to believe that your first victim was Stan Crumley, a cardiac patient at Memorial. You were in town at the time, but not yet on staff. Is that correct?
It was important that the first death started before I started working at Memorial. That way I would be a less likely suspect if other deaths occurred.
So while you were plotting to murder patients, you were hoping to get a job on staff?
As soon as I met Bob Hughes, I knew that I had the job. Because everybody loves Susan. Her reputation. She backed me 100%. Is she here? I see her.
Not a chance.
There's something I want to confess.
Who is it? What stupendously sexy runway model whom recently juggled 4 men on 3 continents?
Connie Larson!
In the flesh?
Oh my gosh, Connie, I can't believe it. So good to see you.
I know.
You look incredible.
I know.
Well, what are you doing here?
Does that email you sent about a big party at some new club ring a bell?
Yeah, but I didn't expect to see you so soon. The club isn't opening for another week or so.
Well, I was in between men and modeling gigs, so I thought I'd come scout out the talent, relax, and get away from it all. I just didn't realize Oakdale was this far away from it all. Maybe I should kill a few days in Chicago.
Oh, wait, you just got here.
But I haven't seen one decent-looking guy since I landed. No offense, hun, but your hometown's got a terminal case of the uglies.
Okay, get over yourself for like 5 minutes. You didn't come here to fall in love. You're gonna sit at the bar, flirt, and look fabulous.
Well, when do I get a chance to see it?
What's wrong with right now? I hated the way we left things yesterday.
It's okay. Let's not even talk about it.
Just like you and Paul. I mean, the way you were getting into it like that, and then I called the cops. Next thing I know, I just wish Margot didn't have to write you up on that.
I think the club's gonna be okay. I'm a little worried about the liquor license, but I'll worry about it another time. Right now, all that matters is you.
You too.
We okay now or what?
As soon as I apologize about how I reacted about Jennifer Munson.
Like I said, let's not even talk about it. It's... You want to do some more of this after the auction?
You have to ask.
So what's all this about Jennifer Munson? What? I wasn't supposed to hear?
It was nothing. That little
little broad came into Java Underground, started flirting with Dusty. Paul found out about it, and he got a little upset.
Who won? How many rounds?
I didn't say any punches were thrown, miss.
You don't have to. I mean, you put the two of them in a room. It's bound to happen, right? Especially if Paul feels like his little sis is getting hit on.
No, you got it all wrong. Now, Jennifer was the one coming on to Dusty, not vice versa.
Yeah, well, it's just a matter of time. I mean, you know what they say. Once a player, always a player.
Who's been calling Dusty a player? Are you two been gossiping about my love life? You could at least have the guts to say it to my face.
All you have to do is hang in there till we get the price as high as it'll go. Then I'll step up, outbid everybody else, and then you're mine. All mine.
I don't know. Auctioning off single men, I mean.
Come on, it's to benefit breast cancer research. And I'm counting on you, and so is Lily and Rose. Just wait, tonight is gonna be so much fun.
Tonight? Aren't you forgetting something? Does the word tutor ring a bell?
The SAT guy?
Well, he's also a university consultant, and tonight is your first session.
That starts today? But what about the bachelor auction?
Oh, well, I'm sure there are lots of mature, yet still vital women eager to purchase our friend here for the evening. It's for a good cause, and you might find a whole career, Aaron. I'm just joshing. You're going to have fun, and Lucy will get your studies back on track.
Darling?
Yes?
Hi. Hi, Aaron. Listen, do you remember how I was afraid that our chances for adopting were all but gone?
Yes, and I wish I could make that up to you.
Well, you can, but you don't have to, because I think I found an agency in Bay City that might be willing to work with us. I know. I was speechless, too.
When I met Susan at the medical conference, I knew that I had found my next target. Bullseye.
Let me get you out of here. Come on, let me take you back to my place. A few hours with Parker and Daniel make you feel a little bit better. I need to hear what he has to say, Emily. Come on.
Did you have plans to kill Susan, too?
Kill Susan? No, never. No, when I met her and I found out that she was a respected physician at a top hospital, I knew that I could use that to get on staff.
You had to know Memorial was going to do a background check, check your
With
references.
the same level of scrutiny that they would use with a complete stranger. If you want to become a trusted member of the staff, have a trusted member of the staff vouch for you.
Right. And you knew that she would protect you in case there were any...
Any improprieties at the hospital,
And
yes.
by improprieties, you mean murders.
She would protect me from suspicion, yes. It would have worked. But then everything changed. I fell in love with her.
Police praise Dr. Christopher Hughes for his quick thinking and creative defensive techniques that saved 2 women's lives. Speech! Speech!
Stop, okay? It was nothing, really, okay? I had a syringe full of enough sedative to bring down a rhino. But Allison broke countless laws, defied authority time and time again, played it cool even when she was a corpse, and risked her life to save others. To the nurse's aide who saved the day.
Well, I couldn't have done it without my favorite doctor who was willing to break laws and defy authority right along with me.
Hey! Isn't anybody working around here anymore?
Thank you. Now, everybody back to work. Except, you. Christopher.
Dad, I didn't ask for an audience, really.
Do you mind if I talk first? I'm so proud of you, Dr. Hughes.
The, director of placement was impressed that we were being so upfront about your past indiscretions. So, with any luck, the right child and the right situation could be ours.
Yes, but with our luck, the right situation is going to be a 17-and-a-half-year-old son of ex-murderers. Huh?
Stop. I know what you're trying to do.
You do?
Yes. You're trying to keep me from getting my hopes up. It's too late. I'm already counting on this child more than you know.
So what happens next?
Well, say a few prayers, keep my fingers crossed. Hope they give us a definite yes.
How long would that take, do you think?
Days, weeks.
Well, in the meantime, I've got to go check on the club.
Okay.
Okay. I love
you.
Okay. All right. Love you. See you. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You got everything?
Yeah. I got everything.
Guess one more call to the agency couldn't hurt.
You got something to say about Dusty and me? I want you to say it to my face.
My job's done here. I'm gonna go round up the rest of the bachelors, all right? You two, don't break anything.
Yes. You know that I am concerned about you. Mitzi is concerned about you, but we were not gossiping, talking behind my back, interfering, putting your nose in where it doesn't belong. Take your pick. I want it to stop. Okay, let's do it your way. Face to face. I know what you're gonna say. I got it in my head. It's ringing in my ears over and over again. Dump Donovan before he dumps you. If he's already making you this unhappy, Rose, didn't you just walk in on the two of us together? Did I look unhappy? And not that it's any of your business, but by the end of the night, the both of us are gonna be hanging from the ceiling. It's a nice try, Rose, but I know that something is wrong. It's not Dusty who's bothering me, making me miserable. It's Paul.
The skins, huh? Good luck with it.
What do you think of the skins?
I think the offense they have right now, they all better go to church this weekend.
I tell you, I'm just glad I got somebody close by that can make a bet.
Yeah, look, if any of your friends want a piece of the action here and there, I am here.
I'll spread the word.
Be discreet.
It's my middle name. See you.
Hey, Dusty. I know you're busy with the renovations, but I wanted you to meet one of my model friends. Connie Larson, Dusty Donovan.
A pleasure. She just wanted to get a look around the place. I had to see what I was getting myself into, and I like what I see.
I do my best.
And since you know what the finished product will look like, you're the perfect one to help me.
Well, they do call me a handyman. Sorry, what do you need?
A man's opinion.
All right.
Now, I have a couple of options here in my magic bag. This one is amazing. Cut to here, it shows off the legs, and I have the most amazing pair of Jimmy shoes to go with it.
Nobody's gonna be looking at the shoes.
Or I could wear something like this. See the fabric? Well, what do you think?
About what, sweetheart?
The dress is silly.
Well, surprise me.
Okay, call me, okay, when you have more details about opening night.
See you later.
Bye.
Paul Ryan's sister and eye candy?
Yeah.
What are they doing here?
Checking out the place.
Yeah, well,
You look like you could use a drink. What happened out there, General?
my wife has found a way to put adoption back in my life.
Hello. Since you've come up for air, you can congratulate me.
Does this have anything to do with the adoption agency?
They just came up with a verdict. They have decided that your father's brush with the law was so long ago that it isn't relevant anymore. So they're willing to interview us.
Oh, wow, congratulations. Wow.
That's great. Yeah, I love seeing you so happy, Rosanna. Any kid would be proud to have you for a mother.
Well, I want another one just like you. Okay, off to find the proud papa. Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Several times you've almost lost your internship because you didn't follow orders. You did what you thought was best. You gave no thought to your own safety or what danger you might be in. You put others' lives ahead of your own.
Dad, you don't have to...
Yes, I do. And that's why I'm proud of you. I've seen my youngest son grow up.
Dad, I know I've made a specialty of screwing up in the past.
Look, we all have to find our own way. And I'm glad to say that you found yours. And I'm very glad to say that I'm still here to see it.
So am I, Dad. So am I.
So tell me, Dr. Decker, how does racking up a body count fit into this love for Susan Stewart?
Every murder brought us closer together. When everyone was telling her, conspiring to pull us apart, her friends, her daughters were telling her to leave the man that she loved. That only made her love me more. She was my champion. She made me feel like the luckiest man on Earth. Maybe you've never had that kind of love from a woman. Yes, I've done some very bad things. But Susan, she found a part of me that I thought I lost. She had faith in me. She made me feel like I could do anything.
Except stop killing.
When I looked at her, I thought I could resist the urges.
Why did you take her to the motel last night?
I wanted her to come away with me and start a new life.
How? You go somewhere else, the pattern just starts all over again.
Susan could have changed that. She could have helped me. I loved her. And if I've lost her, I want to die. Just let me die.
I think I'm in there. No, you're not going in there.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
What is this?
That's nothing.
Well, either you open it or I do.
Dusty would never cheat on me. He's already done it once.
I want to show you how I feel. Mom, listen to me. There's nothing you can do to help Rick. He can't hear you. He's a sick man. He probably always has been. I've got to see him. You cannot go into that room. Emily, you either help me or you watch me pound down that door. I'm sorry. Mom won't leave until she sees Rick.
Susan, I knew you never leave me. You're the only one who's never let me down.
I love the picture, but it's too bad they couldn't see you in action. You were so brave.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm not going to stop. If you weren't there, Rick would have killed me and my mother.
Well, I thought I lost you once, and I promise that if anybody ever tried to hurt you again, they'd have to go through me first.
Excuse me. Miss Stewart, your supervisor is looking for you. The patient in 405 needs a couple extra towels.
Okay. I'll give her 2. And the latest addition on our Doctor the Superhero. That you've always been my hero.
You've always been my hero, too, Dr. Hughes.
Here, the line for autographs starts here. Dr. Hughes, I presume?
Yes, that's me.
Well, this picture does not do you justice, believe you me. I'm Mitzi.
Nice to meet you.
And you must be Dr. Daniels.
And you know that how?
Well, it's my mission in life to get to know just about every single guy in town. Not like that. Naughty. Let me start over. I am here on behalf of Lily Snyder and the benefit to fight breast cancer. We're having an auction tonight, and we hope you can participate.
Oh, that would be me. Yeah, sure, I'll be there. What time should I be there?
8. And, where are Tux?
8, Tux. What are we auctioning?
You. And the local hero says?
You're auctioning us off.
For charity. I don't see a ring.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of dating someone.
Oh, congratulations. She got you on a short leash or something?
No.
Because the way I figure it, you could be tonight's hottest bachelor, right? The women will be dying to have a night with a guy like you. Come on, just do it. Come on, do it for Lily. Do it for a great cause. Just do it.
Okay, fine.
Yay!
I'm here to auction me off.
You were going to be in an auction? Great.
It sounds great to you. You're not the one on some auction block like Grandma's private bull.
Aaron Snyder's chicken?
No, I am not.
Then what are you so scared of?
What if nobody bids on me? And what if I end up in the reject pile?
They'll bid, believe me.
All right, and if they do bid, what if I end up with some lady I don't even know?
So she's buying a piece of your time. A dinner, some conversation, that's it.
How did I let you talk me into this?
Easy. You love me.
Yes, I do. I do love you.
Darling! I have wonderful, wonderful news. Hello, Dusty.
What's your wonderfulness?
Well, I just got a call from the agency that I mentioned earlier. They're willing to help us adopt.
Even after you confessed my sordid past?
Oh, well, it seems that it's not a problem for them, so I arranged with the agency to meet an agency representative at the Lakeview in a half an hour.
To be grilled slowly over an open flame.
Oh, come on now. It won't be that bad.
I may run a tabloid, but I'm not keen on the idea of opening up our private life to total strangers.
Oh, no. All they're looking for are assurances that you are going to walk the straight and narrow from now on. And since you're already doing that, there's nothing to worry about. So you'll join us, won't you? Come on.
I know that this second chance happened rather quickly, but I'm thrilled about it, and so's Lucy. You know, if you've changed your mind about adoption, please do tell me, you know, so I don't have to scour the earth looking for a child.
I'll see you at the Lakeview in half an hour. I'll see you.
Thank you so much.
So I get an adoption interview now in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? 30 minutes. Why don't you tell her the truth about how you feel? What's wrong with you?
Speaking of, what is this?
That's nothing.
It's nothing? Open it, will you? Well, either you open it or I do. Partner.
Well, if you want me to open it, I'll open it. I mean, I wanted to open this when I thought the time was right. You think that time is now? Let's move forward.
What is it?
What's it look like? I got a connection with a bookie looking to expand his horizons. Football season starts this week. There's a lot of cash to be made. You see this roll right here? This is just from the guy who's doing renovations here.
Man, I thought it was the coffee.
Yeah. And there's a lot more people we're gonna hit. The customers, they're gonna get the tickets. We're gonna take the cash, we're gonna take it to my bookie, and we're gonna take 20% of everything.
It ain't legal.
They've been gambling in the back room for years.
Yeah, when it was a casino.
You got a problem taking 20 grand tax-free a week?
I told my wife I would walk the straight and narrow.
Your wife? Your wife's never gonna know. Ever. My bookie, he's in Chi-Town. He'd never set foot in this place. I'll know. You'll know. And that is it. It is a win-win proposition, brother. What do you say?
So you do still have a thing for Paul. I never said that. But that's what you meant. No, I meant what I said. Paul, problem, period. He heard about Jennifer playing games with Dusty, and he got a little freaked out. Well, maybe you're a little freaked out because Dusty was playing footsie with Jennifer. Rose, what are you gonna do when it's a club full of women? Dusty would never cheat on me. He's already done it once. What are you talking about? When he was being paid to seduce you, he told you that his feelings for you were real, right? They were real. Then why was he sleeping with Molly McKinnon? Rose, I mean, if he could cheat on you once, at the beginning of your relationship when things are perfect and you, every moment together is magical. I mean, if he can cheat on you then, what's to stop him from doing it again?
You don't have a problem with the auction, do you?
No. Of course not. I just thought that maybe we could hang out tonight.
We'll hang out some other night. Okay, it's a charity thing. It was for Lily and Rose. I couldn't say no.
Of course you couldn't. I understand. Well, have fun. I'll see you whenever.
Wait. Don't tell me the tough girl that can stare down serial killer is jealous.
I have to see him, Hal.
It's not a good idea.
I told you. Are you refusing a wife access to her husband? I hope not, because then I would have to go over your head. I am not leaving here until I see him.
Susan, you're talking about the man who tried to murder your daughter, tried to murder you.
I'm not asking you to understand my reasons.
Well, that's good because we don't.
I just want a little time with my husband. You gonna let me see him or not?
Your granddaughter may be desperately ill.
She is as tough as nails.
Oh, my God.
Why shouldn't I just die? I'm just a sick, twisted little liar who likes to murder babies.
Put that glass down right now.
Everyone hates him, Mom. It would put us all out of our misery.
Beth, Harley, Lizzie, Hot Enough for You. Guiding Light on CBS.
Susan, I knew that you couldn't abandon me. Because my life, like my heart, are in your hands now. Your love for me can make me whole again. We both know that because despite the mistakes I've made, there's something that brings us together, something powerful, and that will help us through this.
They won't let me stay in here forever. And I don't know when I'll be able to see you again. But before I leave, I want to show you how I feel.
I'm not jealous. I just have work to do.
After you hear me out. Look, Allison, we have something really special here, okay? I don't want to upset it over some silly auction.
Well, all I can picture is a bidding war between a big beefy biker chick and someone's great-great-grandmother and a bunch of hypochondriacs who want medical advice.
Yeah, well, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? Not my type.
So then what is your type?
Well, she'd have to be fearless and brilliant and bold and beautiful, about this tall, with hazel eyes and blonde hair. I'm glad you're not really mad. I'll see you soon.
Cheer up. He might not be a total loser.
Of course he will. But I've never met him before, so you can't make fun, okay?
Who, me make fun? Come on.
Ned Humphrey?
That's me. You must be Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Same here. And this is my boyfriend, Aaron.
Hey, how's it going? All right. Now, I know what you're thinking. Could there be anything more deadly than being tutored and doing SAT prep? Answer, probably not. But I promise if you work hard at learning this stuff and committing it to memory, I'll do my best to make sure that time flies by.
It's a deal.
Good. Where do you want to start? Wait, don't tell me. Not math. Not verbal. What about voulez-vous étudier le français maintenant?
Bien sûr, c'est une bonne idée.
Formidable.
Can you honestly tell me that it doesn't tear your heart out to know that Dusty was spending his days with you and his nights with Molly McKinnon? Rose, you two were creating this place. You're supposed to be concentrating all his energy on you. It seems to me he had enough energy to burn when it came to the Merry Widow. What are you trying to do here? What? It's like you want him to be the cheating louse that you think he is. I want you to be happy. I am happy! I mean, no, correction. I would be happy if you would stop talking about something that you know nothing about. I do know something. If you had stayed with Paul instead of falling for this con man, Rose, this con man that was paid to be with you, you would never have to worry about him cheating on you. Paul could be in a room with beautiful models. He was. And you could look right in his eyes and know that there would be nobody else in the room for him but you.
All clear?
All clear. How'd it go?
Great. I rounded up every eligible bachelor over the age 18.
Except one. Call Ryan.
Forget it. We tried.
No, you have to try harder. You have to try something else. You have to. This is for Rose.
All right, I take it back.
Take what back?
Everything I said about Oakdale being the land of the unattractive. I hadn't gotten the full feel of the place yet.
Well, you certainly got your feel at the club this evening.
Fun place. Once they finish those renovations, it's gonna look like something out of a magazine. I definitely saw a lot of potential there.
I'm surprised you noticed. You were flirting so much with Dusty.
That's the potential I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Did I do a no-no? Was that a problem? Me and Dusty having a little fun?
Of course not.
Sure? You don't have a thing with him, do you?
Dusty Donovan? Okay, not in this lifetime or the next. You can have him.
Hello, you must be Miss Bryce from the agency?
Call me Ingrid. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. Please come sit down. I ordered some tea and a little something for us to nibble on. Please help yourself. Oh, thank you so much for coming all this way from Bay City to meet with me and my husband. Our schedules have just been maddening. Not that that wouldn't change. Of course, we would cut back on our work hours as soon as we had a child. I mean, no nanny for me. I intend to be a very hands-on mother.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. And I think we may be able to work through the problems you mentioned on the phone.
You mean my husband's history?
Oh, as I said, while it isn't information the agency hopes for in a prospective parent, it was quite a long time ago.
Oh, yes, my husband is a very different person now. I mean, he has a wife and a lovely home, and he wants different things from his life.
So, you're ready to assure me that Mr. Montgomery's record will be spotless from now on?
Yes, yes, of course. I mean, Craig gave me his word, and I passed that along to you. His record is and will remain spotless. The only police that he's going to cross paths with will be the ones that he's related to at family dinners. Scone?
Football and betting. Two things that made America great. $20,000 a week, tax-free. And you're gonna walk away because your wife says you gotta be a nice little boy and live clean? What's that gonna get you?
A lot of aggravation.
That's right.
Apparently. All right, we'll take the risk.
Well, there you go. I was worried about you there for a second. I'm glad to have you back, General.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna see what kind of mess these guys are making in the kitchen.
Okay. Take your time. I gotta call them. Hello, officer. I'd like to report gambling in a local bar, and I'd like to know when you're going to take care of it. Well, I think you ought to worry less about my name than to stop this thing before it gets out of hand.
On the next As the World Turns.
Guys, take this place apart. We're looking for any evidence involving an illegal betting operation.
So people who are anxious to adopt tend to be on time.
Craig wouldn't let anything keep him away.
Okay, I have been very clear with you. You are to stay away from Rose, and you are to stay away from Dusty.